issues with her nodding off at dinner time, and it gradually got worse and worse. It got to the point where we had to kick her out of the house.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Recovery Happens. Today we're going to be sitting down with Bonnie as she discusses how addiction has affected her family and those that she loves.
Bonnie DiNardo, and I work at St. Clair County Community College, and I'm the director of the Alumni and Community Relations. We realized that our daughter had a problem with drugs and alcohol on New Year's Eve 2012. We had a knock at the door, and it was a police officer with a subpoena for Amanda to appear in court regarding a crime. From that point, for the next 5 years, she spiraled out of control. We had multiple court dates, and we had multiple accidents, and we had multiple issues with her nodding off at dinner time, and it gradually got worse and worse. It got to the point where we had to kick her out of the house. It went on for 5 years. It took its toll on the family. My son was 13 at the time, and I think it really showed him what drugs could do and how it could destroy someone. My daughter graduated with honors back in 2012, and just choosing the wrong friends to hang around with, it was devastating to see her do the things she would, and she didn't care about how she looked anymore. She was always so concerned about how she looked and her hair and her makeup and clothes, and she lost all of that. She didn't want to be with the family anymore. Our family, immediate family and extended family, had a lot of discussion on what do we do. 7 years ago, there wasn't a whole lot of resources for us to find. We were a middle-class family. Both parents worked outside the home. We weren't sure what to do, and that's why today I applaud what Blue Water Rock is doing. I applaud what Community Mental Health is doing, and there are resources out there. I didn't know who to call. We didn't know. So when Amanda went to Sacred Heart, we found many more resources. One that we took advantage of was FAN, Families Against Narcotics. That was my saving grace, and my husband and son. We would attend those meetings, and we found hope and that she could come out of this. We met a lot of parents that were going through the same thing that we were going through, and just how to deal with that and not be an enabler, but be a loving parent. So if anyone is struggling with a child, I just would say to them, reach out to the resources in the area, Blue Water Rock, Families Against Narcotics, talk to people that have gone through it. We're fortunate that Amanda came through that on the other side, and she is living to tell about it, and I'm very proud of her for that. Since recovery happened, she has been clean. She is engaged in the family. She had a precious baby girl 2.5 weeks ago, and I'm just so proud of her to see her engaged in the family. She wants to be involved, she wants to be alert, and she's clean. And it's the little things that we see her doing, like she had a full-time job, she had money in the bank, and several years ago she did not have any of that. And I said to her recently, I said, what was it that got you out of that habit? And she said that she was so tired of living the way she was, that there had to be something better. And so that's her story.
What's it like for your family to have your daughter back?
It's fabulous. I've spent a lot of time with her recently. since she had the baby, and it has just been so great to see her having those emotions, because when she was going through addiction, there was no emotion. She was blocking it out with lots of drugs. So it has been wonderful, and it's been really great.
Thank you for watching this edition of Recovery Happens. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please give us a call at 888-68-BW-ROC. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Big Boy of Fort Gratiot.